We've got the official 10 best optical illusions of 2015.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
Every year, the folks over at illusionoftheyear.com gather the best illusions that are internet-based from that year, and they present them to you, and they name the top 3.
Yes.
So we are gonna go through all 10 of those optical illusions here with you. You can experience them along with us, and let's just get into it, man. Let's optical illusionize ourselves.
Okay, here's one of the runner-ups.
Okay.
Link, experience this. Look in the middle. Just kind of focus on the middle.
I see the lower right dot. Oh, it's starting to rotate. No, it's just kind of moving around.
What's happening
I thought
to
it
those
was
circles,
rotating.
Link? What's happening to them?
They're wiggling around. Okay.
No, they're not. It's an optical illusion.
They're still moving within the boxes,
No,
though.
they're not moving at all.
It's almost like
They're not moving.
They're bouncing off of the boxes.
Link, it's an optical illusion. They're not moving. They're staying completely stationary, but they're just changing color from between dark and light, and it makes you think that they're moving. So if you've got any balls that you want to make people think are moving, you just change colors real fast.
Just flash them.
And then
Okay.
it'll take care of it.
Let's move on. The Star Wars scroll illusion. Tell me where each of these Star Wars scrolls are headed, Rhett. Where's the one on the left headed?
To a galaxy far, far away, Link.
Which direction, though?
The one on the left is going to the left, and one on the right is going to the right.
Like up and to the left, up to the right?
Well, yeah, up. I mean, yeah, they're going, to the left and to the right.
It's a trap. They are identical scrolls.
Was that a Star Wars joke?
Yeah, it kind of was.
It was a non-committal Star Wars.
Meh.
It's a trap.
If you read the scroll, at one point it says "Holy cow" in there, and I hope that's also an optical illusion. All right, give me another one.
I got one for you. Just think about how fast that snow is falling, Link.
Okay.
Just kind of get that in your mind.
I'd say it's moving pretty fast.
And then we're gonna open up the blinds and then look at the
Oh,
snow
it slowed down. It did slow down. No, okay, so it didn't slow down.
You've caught on by now. It didn't slow down, right?
But the blinds make it seem like the snow's falling faster.
And this is a trick that you can play with children. You can be like, hey kids, turn the blinds on and like, look out, it's a blizzard. And then you're like, nope. I mean, you can keep a kid or a dog completely bewildered all day.
with
blinds.
fast snow. All right, this next one is the famous or infamous the dress illusion. I mean, do we really need to go back through this one? But I think it does need to be said that this is an amazing illusion from this year.
It is.
So we got to give it a shout out.
Why isn't it number one? I don't know.
Because it's kind of played out at this point.
Okay.
I do believe that the dress, no matter what, is still gold and blue, which is not even an option.
Link,
so
you're the only person who thinks that.
And I'm not lying about that. It is gold and blue.
I was sure that it was white and gold, and I know I'm wrong, and I've learned to deal with that, but I still see it that way, so sorry.
But they explain how the ambient lighting cues tell your brain to interpret the dress in different ways. But we should just move on because we've all been the dressed out.
We've all seen it. Okay, check this one out. Stare at this honeycomb.
Yes.
And what I want you to do is stare at one honeycomb.
Okay.
Yeah, that one right there that just turned white. And you'll see that there's little barbs. If you look around and you focus on
spurs.
one, there's little spurs at the intersections. But if you look at one place, all the barbs that are anywhere else completely disappear.
Okay, so if I move my gaze to another hexagonal zone, I can see the barbs there, but they disappear everywhere around.
This one's kind of meh for me, you know? I mean, it makes me think about honey, which I like. I like honey. But there's no honey in this comb. This is an empty honeycomb. This is like just going to an old dead beehive and staring at it.
But like the barbs disappear.
Yeah, but there are no barbs in a real honeycomb.
What am I looking for? Like, what if there were like a room full of Barbaras? Well, go with me here.
Oh.
And then it's like you make eye contact with a Barbara.
And all the other Barbaras disappear? Oh, that happens to me all the time.
That would be amazing. Here's a mind-controlled motion one. Check this out. As you watch this one, first of all, you need to be thinking left, right, left, right, left, right.
Got it. Going right, going left, going right, going left. Going
See it
right,
moving that way?
Left. Yep.
And now think up, down for this next one. Down, up, down,
Hey, this is kind of mind-blowing. Because I'm assuming that those are gonna, yeah, see? Purely random, totally identical. I mean, I was influencing
You were not controlling the illusion.
No.
It was controlling you.
I know.
I was influencing you.
But I'm saying, but that's how your brain works. I mean, there's so many applications in life for this. It's like what you think is happening is actually happening.
There is a perceived...
You can control the world with your brain, Link. We just did it.
You can perceive suggested motion. If I suggested the motion, then you perceived it. That's really all that happened. Don't get your hopes up.
Can you suggest motion for me every day?
Okay, Rhett, just picture
go down the stairs, go up the stairs, Rhett.
That would be fun for you? Then I would be glad to make you happy if that's all it takes.
Okay. All right, this one is not an optical illusion that you can experience, but you can experience watching other people experience it.
That's good enough for right now.
An optical illusion inception. Okay, so these people have this hand projected on this screen, and they've been told that this thing they're wearing causes them to be able to control the hand, but it turns out they actually cannot control the hand. But it doesn't matter, because even when the hand gets damaged, look at the guy on the right. Watch, the hand's gonna get damaged. And look how he jumps. So he thought he was controlling a third hand, which he really wasn't, and then they cut a finger off of it, and he was like, oh, my fake hand that I'm actually not controlling just lost its ring finger.
So he experienced losing 2 fingers. It was a prank on this guy. I mean, we should show this to like Roman Atwood. Like if he had one of those like skull things, he would be playing this on his wife, making her cry in front of everybody.
I think it would probably actually make him think that their child had died.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he would be doing.
Insert cruel prank here. Sorry, Roman Atwood. Let me show you another one. This is the 3rd place winner. All right, so we're into the top 3 now.
Okay.
The day it rained on Lowry. Focus on the center of the screen and let the rain wash over you and describe what you see, Rhett.
I see a stormy street. Now somebody cut the x-ray machine on.
It's lightning. You see the people walking down there?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It certainly looks like they're walking, but I've been playing this game long enough to know that they're not.
You're right. The people are not walking. If you focus on one person, you'll see it's a dark image and a light image that's slightly in front of it. So you have a perceptual bias to believe that these people are walking because it looks like they're walking.
You sound really smart right now.
It's going forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back.
Perceptual bias.
But it's amazing.
We should start a band called that.
I believe that they're walking at least 4 steps. So that's one of my favorites. Totally deserves being ranked number 3. What's number 2?
Number 2 is this carport.
Amazing.
And basically, you'll see this thing as this guy spins it around. It's actually this weird M shape, not an exact M, but kind of this weird shape. But you want to think that it's a complete M shape on the bottom, and then in the mirror that is totally curved, which is interesting because my grandfather once built a carport just like this.
Did he patent it? Because that's a waste of money.
Hold on, those look just like my grandfather's hands. I thought my grandfather was dead.
Oh gosh, Rhett, I'm sorry.
But he's actually been on the internet making mini carports all this time.
So it's neither an M shape or a U shape. It's just like a failed attempt at making a paper airplane. Then in a mirror
you
looks
try
totally
to reconcile it, but it's really this completely incongruous shape. But you want to make it look like an M or an arch. I mean, it's pretty cool, but I wouldn't build one of these. I don't want this as my carport. I don't even want a carport, to tell you the truth. I want a garage.
Well, if the carport is that small, I don't want it.
That's right.
I know, it's like, I'm not a miniature car collector.
I think it's to scale.
All right, and now, are you guys ready for drum roll number 1? The first place winner of Illusion of the Year 2015 is called the Splitting Colors Illusion. So,
okay.
All right, these 2 flickering stripes are identical, but then they're gonna juxtapose some other colors and movement, and focus on the upper stripe and tell me what the colors become.
Red and green, very quickly.
Moving which way?
To the right.
That's right. And now look at the bottom one. They juxtapose those colors and movement, and what do you see?
I see blue and yellow moving to the left.
Yes, but as we know, if we were to remove the juxtapositions entirely,
they were rainbow the whole time.
Are still identical.
This gives me an incredible idea, Link. I'm gonna go to the mall wearing a rainbow suit.
Again?
You're gonna go to the mall wearing a blue and yellow suit, and you're gonna come up next to me and go like this.
And people are gonna look, he's changing color.
I'm gonna hold my arm out, and you're gonna go like that on each side of them.
We're gonna make millions.
You
You don't need a whole suit, we just need an arm sleeve.
I mean, we're gonna set
That way we can just take it off and not be embarrassed as we walk out of the mall.
But we set up a kiosk. The most amazing optical illusion in the mall. Rainbow suit man and blue and yellow man. And then we can do like this and this is a great idea.
There's a reason why we're watching other people's optical illusions and not trying to make them ourselves.
I'm gonna do it.
Thanks for liking and commenting and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Victoria. And I'm Juliana. And we're the Tampa Race Game. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Link has some peculiarly perfect peanut butter peppermint lip balm, and I've got some beastly but balanced beard oil. Those are both available over at rhettlink.com/store.
Gotta try it to believe it, guys.
Limited quantities.
Click through the Good Mythical More. We're gonna play an amazing optical illusion game called Shine the Light on the Junk.
Shout out to the DMV, otherwise known as the DMV.
Shout out to you, the DMV, because people are lining up everywhere to experience you.
Shout out to you, DMV, because I technically need to update my license because it doesn't have the right address, but you're not supposed to know that, but it's California law that I do that, but I haven't done it in quite a while, and I'm not admitting it here in public, so forget I ever brought it up.
And shout out to you, DMV, because I'm in the same boat.
Oh, really?
I think
definitely seems like a baby on one side. Oh, got it. It's a baby on one side and an old man on the other. It's the age process. That's what I think I might be right.
Benjamin Button.